Tinubu don do this one o. Everybody dey feel this Tinubu administration for body. Even Fatima don lean o. Fatima no get fat for body again. Fatima don lean. I even don fat pass Fatima now. Oh, Tinubu, you do this one o.
Una dey fear, when una dey back Fulani, at least if una no get anything to do, when una get us from there now, I don't know. We are tired.
We know why they blame this in some of the terminals, some of the NNPC people, and some, traders have opened a blending plant somewhere off Malta. We all know these areas. We know what they are doing. It's not that we don't know. And really, like what I said, I've been fighting all my life. Somebody now said, okay, Mr. Dangote, I heard that, some people came to your hotel to ask of your name and you don't know who they are. You say, yes, they did. But look, I am a very, very fearless person. I believe so much in God and I don't fear anybody. They can do whatever that they want, and I am not scared. I will fight head on. It's not a question of this, so they can do whatever that they like.
Them. What are you going to promise them? Yoruba presidency? You've given them already. In fact, Sunday Igboho has shown us the lie of Yoruba nation. So there are so many reasons to be thankful to President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Oh, there are many reasons to be thankful to him. Because of him, everything has become open, plain, and clear. The fraud of Yoruba nation as propounded by the likes of Sunday Igboho has become obvious. It's become pretty obvious. The lies of the competence of the master planner, it's become obvious. The inability of North and South to collaborate in any effort for change, it's been proven a lie. Hubris. The overreach of the system has resulted in the hubris that we're witnessing today. The overreach of the system has battered where we are. For there to be peace, I repeat, men and women of goodwill would have to speak to the street. Let me do my own part, even as I bring today's sermon to a close. Nigeria is not a democracy. You are not citizens. Our country is ruled by impunity and not by law. However, for you to remain human, justice must prevail in your space. It is the absence of justice, in this case, economic justice, that has driven people onto the street. It is your right to protest. The silence of the lamb victimizes it. If the lamb would cry even as the dog barks, men would think twice about slaughtering it. The silence of the lamb victimizes it. Do not be silent. This venal class have no problem whatsoever with turning all of us to slaves if we keep quiet. The churches, the mosques, the traditional rulers, they are all complicit. Your right to protest is guaranteed even by the fraudulent constitution by which they have enslaved us.
Hello my people, now welcome back to Local Banger. Omo, you don dey solve Farotimi don come again. Dele Farotimi and Aliko Dangote. They don dey leak our politician nyash now. Wetin our politicians dey do for back wey be say dem dey use their name cover am. Na him wetin be him name again? Aliko Dangote na him talk for there wey una see. E get some politician wey be say okay, they go open filling station, no be filling station, they go open company, big company. Come dey use Aliko Dangote, even some trailer wey you dey see for road wey be say na Aliko Dangote you dey see, no be all be Aliko Dangote. Me I just dey tell you, no be all be Aliko Dangote. Some na all these politicians na dem get am. But they use Aliko Dangote name to cover up. Na wetin Aliko Dangote come out to talk. Although me I go play the video, give una abeg, make sure say you dey with us for here, because na update wey be say im dey available na we dey drop for una. Na sure update na im dey here. So as that thing dey sub now, as I was saying, Dele Farotimi now, he don come out, and Aliko Dangote now, they dey against all this our bad politician now, because it's like get wetin this thing, the agreement wey be say them and Aliko Dangote wey be say they don do bad, they can't fail am, so he can't leak their news now, say no be all the trailer and everything wey be say you dey see for road wey be say they use im name, wey be say they use im name, no be all be im own. Na wetin dey talk. Him say na some of the politicians na them get am. Na wetin him talk. Although you wey dey hear me now, me I go like make you drop your own thoughts about this matter for the comment section, because this country now belong to everybody. No be only me wey dey talk now, no be only me get this country, and no be you wey dey hear me now, no be only you get this country. Although if you want make this country better, e dey your hand, you wey dey hear me, and e dey my own hand too, because if we gon get this country, if we say we no go talk anything now, so this country go dey bad, na so e go dey bad, na so e go dey bad, until our unborn children come dey experience all this thing wey be say dey face. You wey be say you dey hear me now, to know say you wan make this country better, for the sake of your own unborn child, abeg make sure say you share this video, make e go viral. And also, if na today be the first time wey be say you dey come across this our channel, abeg make you subscribe to our channel, so that anytime wey we drop any update for this channel, na you go be the first person wey dem go notify. Thank you.
Plus, they are all complicit. Your right to protest is guaranteed even by the fraudulent constitution by which they have enslaved us. But please, I beg you in the name of the Almighty, however you worship Him, please, I beg you, refrain from an embrace of violence. Articulate your demands. Be unyielding in standing behind them. But please, I beg you, avoid violence. The system profits when you embrace violence, and the system prefers that you embrace violence, because in your embrace of violence, your struggle is delegitimized. Even the silence of Ndibo and their attempt at staying above the fray is in itself a reaction. Let them know, say we did it. Let's stay out of it. Let it not be said we are the reason. Let it not be said we started it. So Ndibo has kept quiet. Cause and effect. The northern streets are boiling. Cause and effect. But if I speak about cause and effect, you must understand that there are intended causes, and then there are unintended causes. There are intended outcomes, and then there are unintended consequences. They are easily foreseeable and desirable consequences, not necessarily desirable to the victim, but desirable to those who initiated the cause.
Tell ourselves the truth. What is going on in the Northwest is the Hausa-Fulani fight. You know, we don't mention it. That is the bottom line. The Fulani man feels anytime he comes to town, he's molested, he's killed. The Hausa man believes that the Fulani man, using his headsmen, enters his farm and destroys his crops. So it's been a long time, I'm sure you're aware, it's been a long time issue that had not been addressed So it's a political issue that should have been settled before. It had been allowed until it evolved to what it is today. Now, acts of criminality now came in. When acts of criminality came in, they felt that now, because the borders, I mentioned the issue of porous borders where weapons are moving in and out, and that's why they felt that, yes, since their cows are being attacked, they too should be protected. And that's why you see major of them carrying arms. And before you know it, those that didn't have cows started into acts of armed robbery, small stealing, until it graduated to what it is now. Then the Boko Haram, with the hit they got in the Northeast, a lot of them moved. So it's a convergence of criminality that has come together to build up to what the acts of banditry. And the only way they make money is what? Kidnapping. When they kidnap, they make money. Now, the state governments, yes, in order to address that, I personally support civilian JTF. We use them effectively in the Northeast. But how did we apply them in the Northwest? What we did, the communities were the ones that identified youths that had character, that were reliable, that were honest. They brought out those names, gave the state government brought them in, profiled them with the police and the DSS, the State Security Service, and then they were now handed over to the military. They were trained with the mandate to protect their communities, not to go and attack any other person. Because one, the military, the armed forces, we are not many, we can't be everywhere. There is no country that have security forces everywhere. So their own intent is, the mandate for them is protect your community while the main forces are coming. So you delay them until that. And that's how we have used them. And frankly speaking, they've given us a lot of, because one, they know the areas very well. They know the area, they can tell you where IEDs are, which roads are clear and all this. And so we use that correct. But what we found out in the Northwest is a lot of this were not done. And the danger is, don't ever allow a training to be viewed, the perception of that using one ethnic group. Like I told you from beginning, the issues were Hausa, Fulani. Now, if you have civilian JTF that is only Hausa, what would the Fulani feel? He will feel threatened. And that is what is causing the problem. If you sit down now to look at in Katsina State, how many have been killed so far? Because one, they operate in Northeast, they operate with the security forces. There is no operation they don't go together. So the security forces will give them that experience and the tactics to use. In this other area, they want to go alone. And you know that they've started also starting to also settle personal scores. So they've derailed from the main objective of protecting their communities to settling personal. Some of them now have started settling land.